About 430 days ago, I was homeless, sleeping in my truck. Now, today, I have the love of my life, that's my fiance. I have a future son on the way. I have my own apartment, and I have my property and casualty license. Well, soon. I just passed the exam, so I'm going to get it soon. Gotta do the fingerprint stuff and all that. But this is a new start to my YouTube channel. I've made videos in the past. They're currently all privated. I have videos all the way back to when I was homeless. I have videos of what struggles I went through. I have videos of who I was when I was homeless and before I was homeless. I have the proof of what I'm saying. I just want to say that with discipline, or with will, with persistence, with knowing no matter what, you're not going to give up, you're never going to fail. No matter how hard you were knocked down, as long as you know you're going to get back up, you're never going to fail. But in this video, what I want to talk about is what entails in this YouTube channel. So what I want to do with this YouTube channel, I want to document my journey in the insurance industry. I want to document my journey, self-improvement journey, and I just want to document and spread helpful knowledge to people that could use it or not use it. I recently learned, like with reading a book that I already read, is even if I read it 20 times, go into the book as a student, not as someone that already thinks they know everything in the book. Because if you go in as a student, you're going to learn new things from something. If you go in like you already know it, you're not going to learn anything because your mind's going to shut off the ability to be a student. So what I am learning, and I have known this, but like what I'm constantly learning is to be a better student. But besides that, what entails, I want to be doing podcasts in the future with people in the insurance industry. I want to be making videos to help people getting in the insurance industry. I want to help people with sales. I want to be able to influence, teach, and be a student. I want to build a community with this YouTube channel. I'm not only doing it for myself, I'm doing it for my fiance, my future son, Rowan. I'm doing it for anyone that I'm able to help. I want to not only be known. I want to circle it around insurance, but I not only want to circle around insurance, I want people that aren't even in the insurance industry coming to my videos for guidance or wanting to learn how to sell or anything like that. But what this channel is going to be mainly about is self-improvement, insurance, sales, and whatever else I feel like. But those 4 things. So a little bit about myself. I'm 20 years old. I'm not going to say what town I live in, but I'm 20 years old, living in a decently sized city. I grew up in the same city I'm in. When I was homeless, I was in a smaller town, but I just passed my property and casualty exam, so I'm going to get that license. It took me 4 tries. I failed 3 times. I failed my exam 3 times, by the way. So I'm not perfect. I'm not gifted. I feel like I'm not gifted in taking tests or whatever. It took me 3 times to fail to get that 4th one passing. But yes, I passed on my 4th try. I'm now a producer. And my first day selling, or I didn't really sell it, I can't bind yet, but I'm getting to the point to where it can sell. First day doing that, I I got my first one sold yesterday, so that was awesome. And so that was really cool, and I'll be able to get commission for that, so that's really awesome. And but what I was doing before insurance and how I got into insurance. So what I was doing before insurance, I was in the asphalt. I was doing asphalt welding and blue collar C12 type labor. I was laying asphalt, seal coating, and all that. I was working 10, 12, 14-hour days sometimes. The longest shift I ever worked there was 19 hours. That was when I was homeless, sleeping in my truck. So I was just sleeping in my truck. What's it called? Yes, I did have a shower. I would go shower at a family member's house, and then I'd just go sleep in my truck at work, and then just work. I was just working, but stacking up my money. But besides that, yes, I was working at asphalt, breaking my body, working 14-hour days, and then I met my fiance while I was doing that, and then I slowly transitioned myself from working there to being able to move out of that small town, come to the city, and I landed my insurance job I have now. But why did I make such a change like that? Well, first, I've always wanted to do something like that. My dream wasn't to be a blue collar business owner. I wanted to be a business owner. I wanted to make my own money. I wanted to sell. I love to sell. And what's it called? A lot of people don't like that, but I like to sell. I think being able to sell and having the skill to sell will set you up for success for anything. And that's what I believe. And then I transitioned. I started getting my certificates to take my exam. Then I got my job. I failed my exam 3 times, and then I passed my 4th time literally last Saturday. So I'm very fresh in the waters with having the exam passed. But I passed with 102 out of 150. The first time I failed by 17. I got 73 questions right out of 150. Second time I got 82. I got 82 right the second time. The third time I got 88. I was 2 questions off. And then the 4th time I blew it out of the waters. I got 102. I went from having 2 underpassing to 12 over, which is kind of crazy. In the future, I will give the sauce for how I did it. But that's just basically where I'm at. I'm going to the gym every morning, or at least trying to, taking my vitamins, reading. Right now, my phone's propped up on it, but I'm reading a book called Clear Thinking by Shane Parrish. It's a very good book. Highly recommend. I've read it once. I'm reading it again. And I'm entering that book as a student. And even though I've already read it and I remember a lot of it, I'm going in it as like I never read it. But I don't know how long this video is. I'm going to cut it up a little bit. I want to end it off there. This is an introduction to my channel again. I'm going to have 2 previous videos up, but this is then another introduction. And so basically, 430 days ago, I was a nobody. I was sleeping in my truck. I had nothing going for myself. And I was sleeping in a truck that was taking money away from me. I didn't fully own it. I was paying money on it. So I was in debt. I was homeless in debt. So I'm not going to say I know what it's like to start from the bottom, because where I started is a lot better than a lot of people. But what I can say, no matter where you start, you can succeed in whatever you want to do. No matter where you start, you can succeed in whatever you want to do. And it's simple as that. No matter where you start, you can succeed. You can be lucky, or you can be born in a rich family. You can be born in a poor family, but no matter what, don't let those circumstances that you were born with or not born with, or the circumstances you made, keep you down. No matter what, there's a way out. No matter where you are, don't be a victim. If you're a victim, you're not going to succeed. You need to realize that someone in a worse off situation made it. And it's a fact. No matter what, even if somehow you knew 100% you had it the worst off, there's still a way. The simple saying is, if you have will, there's a way, or something like that. But yes, gonna be starting posting more videos. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing it every day, every week, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. I don't know. I'm gonna be thinking of new video topics and try to spread as much value as possible. And so if you made it this far, you might as well like and subscribe and get on the journey as early as possible. And I want to start building this community. And if you're in the insurance or thinking about getting into insurance, this channel is for you. If you're young, older, wanting to start a business, wanting to get better at sales, this is for you. If you're hungry, if you're hungry for improvement in life, or hungry for improvement in general, and you want to self-improve, this channel is for you. This channel is for the hungry. This channel is for the people that want to improve in their life and not only know that they have more, but for the people that know that as long as they never give up, they are going to make it. No matter what, if you don't give up, you will make it. And the definition of making it is having that hope. Because if you look at successful people, they had the most joy in life when they were working towards their success. Like and subscribe. Comment what kind of video you would like me to make. And I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy future content from me. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Gone.